Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Visual. This is my gameplay series on Satisfactory. We are on episode 6, and in this episode, we are going to try to knock out a bunch of the milestones for the next tier. In between episodes, I went around and collected a lot of wood and leaves and really got this power factory full. As you can see, our solid biofuel is backed up, which is good. So we're not going to run out anytime soon. I got tons of stuff sitting here waiting to go through. So our power is good. I spent a lot of time clearing a lot of trees. In the process, our space factory is done. We got all we need for that. We need to send that. And a lot of these factories that we built up here, they're getting pretty full too. I went around and collected resources from all of them so we can get a good jump on these next milestones, which is what we're going to do first. As you can see from the lights on the power or the factories over here, the power stuff is not running because it is so full. Our solid biofuel is backed up, so it's not running. We got tons of it in here. I think I spent a little too much time collecting a little too much resources, but that's okay. That's one less thing we're gonna have to worry about because we got this power for days, not literally, in-game days maybe. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna have to do, since if you look in the top right corner, we have 50 out of 50 on this elevator, so we can go ahead and send that. And then I can access it here. Good. So we'll do this because we got to do this first to unlock tier 3 and tier 4 milestones. See what we need.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are
Coal power, that's what we need.
Personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better fix-it future.
Okay, looks like we got a couple new pieces we're going to have to work on. Three and 4 unlocked. Alright, let's see what we need. What do I have on me? Let's grab some of these, some more of these. Don't have any cable.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies.
And kittens and puppies.
It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Yep. Alright, let's do this. Tier 3 is unlocked. Coal power, that's what we want. And I think I have all that in my inventory. Coal power generator and water extractor. The pipes. Ooh, I need to get copper going. Okay. And that's going to be our next main goal, is getting a coal powered power plant up and running. Not just one, but think it was 16 of them that I put up in my first setup, but we'll get to that. All right, let's see if I have. Oh, I definitely do. There we go. That was quick and easy. I think all these are going to be quick and easy because I let it run for so long and I got the resources.
Milestone reached. Power production.
8 minutes. We got to wait 8 minutes for the next one. What do I need for the next one?
Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator.
You know, the funny thing is I have never used the trucks or the trains or the drones or any of that kind of stuff, and I've played this game quite a bit. So we might venture into that in this. Steel.
To test if something is water, try touching it.
Oh, I bet we're going to need steel of some kind for these, so we're going to have to think about getting a steel factory up and going. I'd like to have these extra inventory slots here. Alright, we'll just go down the line until I get stuck on something, which would be right there. Modular frames, did I unlock those somewhere? Oh, I may have in here. Right there. Okay, so I can already make those. I didn't even think about that. Let's get 25 of those made, and then we'll start looking at the copper stuff while we wait on the shuttle to come back. Got a little bit of room. Oh, I can make a bunch of these. What do we need? 25. Okay, there's 40 of them, so I have a few extra just in case. So what do we need for these parts for the space? I need 1,000 smart plates. I don't know if I have enough stuff for that. This would require 1,000 rotors and 1,000 reinforced plates. I don't think I've built up that far. Oh yeah, not even close. Yeah. But I guess we could start on. I don't want to use up too much in case we need them, but we'll do 300 and get that going. Oh, I got enough rotors. So since this little factory is already set up and going, and I forgot it's powered over here from this guy. Oh, he's running off of biomass. I think I want to change that. Yeah. So let's do 300 plates in here. And before I put the 300 rotors in, I guess it really didn't matter. I just hate it when stuff shuts down. It'll probably shut down anyway. Nope. Okay. And then up here I have a stack of this solid biofuel that I've been using on my chainsaw. So we'll put a stack of that in here. And I'm working on getting my video out for the power, and I do break down using the leaves compared to the wood, compared to the biomass, compared to the biofuel in the power, these power generators, the biomass burners, I think they're called. Oops. Yeah, biomass burners. So I break down the times, the efficiency and all that stuff. Biofuel, solid biofuel is by far the best way to go. And rotors. So we'll throw 300 in here. So we still got to make another 700 to hit our 1,000 smart plates, but at least it's running and feeding into our elevator. So we'll try to get that one done. And I don't know what these other two pieces need just yet, but we'll look into those and see. May not even have them unlocked yet. I'm pretty sure I don't. But we'll get them unlocked. We'll get those factories running. Yep, one's unlocked here. And the other one is unlocked in the middle of tier 4. So we'll start with what we can do and finish it up best we can and then move on. I could probably handcraft a lot of that faster than some of these factories are going at the moment, but we'll let it run. We'll let it do its thing. How much time we got left? We got 1 minute. So our next, we need copper to get our pipes. Pretty sure. Copper sheets are going to be needed for the water pipes. I do remember that. So we got to get something going for copper, which I think over there where I cleared all that stuff out would be our best bet for right now. Back over there, there's three copper mines, maybe just 2. There might be a couple more up here, but we'll get something pretty good going over there for copper because we're going to need those for... Oh, it's not an assembler. Let's look at the recipes in the constructor. Copper sheets is just copper ingots, so that'd be kind of easy to get those, but we're going to need quite a few of those. So we'll have to get something going. Our pod came back, so let's see what we need for the next one. Pretty sure that's easy too. Oh, I just made those. Right there. Rotors, cable, iron plates. Oh, that's all my iron plates.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also
Oh,
be
wrong way.
automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Okay. Go give me some more copper plates so I have them on inventory. Not copper plates, iron plates. And I don't have a lot in here. Okay, now we'll grab what we can. Make sure these guys are running good. Alright, something I might do. Yeah, I might try to grab some iron and make some iron plates. Because this is only one. I mean, I am literally only producing 20 per minute. If I do that, I'll do that off camera so you guys don't have to watch me spend 30 minutes getting iron ore and then coming over here and crafting them. So we'll see what happens. What do we got? 2 minutes, so the next one's going to come pretty quick. We'll unlock our steel and our new piece here. I need more modular frames. I got plenty of copper wire. Guess I'll just go ahead and select it and see where we're at. Oh, I can't put it in there. 150 rotors. I got just enough rotors. I got tons of cement. 2. Oh, those are 500. Plenty of copper wire. So I have everything except I need 50 of these guys. Let me craft those up real quick. Okay, we're about to hit 50 and my shuttle's returning. I'm gonna go up to, let it go up a little bit. I don't know how many more of these frames I'm gonna need. I know I'm gonna need them, but I just want to have a few extras. We'll do 10, well, it'll be 11 extra because it's making 2 at a time. And let's send this one. Oh yeah, I did accept it. All right.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
Alright, this next one's actually going to be really easy too, so we just knocked a bunch of these guys out. What do we gotta wait? Oh, 7 minutes. Alright, so let's go. Let me do this. Oh, I got it pinned up there. I need 100 of these guys. I'll need 2, 4, 6, 600 of those, and 1500 wire. Alright, so that's what we need for our next phase, our next milestone, not our next phase, our next milestone. So I'll leave those alone until we come back to do that. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff out of here. Leave this solid biofuel. I shouldn't need that for a while. Unless I set up a plant. I might take it. We'll take it with us. Cable. Might need to make some cable so we have some. I might need some of those. We're gonna go up and make, we'll get some copper being mined. I don't have a lot of cable. I'm gonna have to make some of that real quick. Let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, so there's about 200 of it. Looks good. Let's go find these copper mines real quick. I'm gonna spend a lot of time running back and forth here, so bear with me. And actually, before I do that, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna come down here. I'm gonna come down here. I'll pause the recording. I'm gonna get a bunch of iron plates because I'm pretty sure when we go to do this, production miner, oops, just wanted to look at it. These are going to take some plates, and even though 10's not very much, and I'm going to probably set up 2 or 3 of them, I can't remember how many nodes are up there, we are going to need some belts. I wish I could do the 2. Boy, we really need those things going. So I'm going to need some reinforced plates, which do take iron plates to make. But in the meantime, I'm going to need a lot of regular conveyor belts for coming out of the miners and stuff to turn into copper sheets. These need rotor. Oh, I don't use those. So the copper sheets are going to need copper ingots, and then I can make the stuff for the power. So I'm going to make some iron plates real quick by hand. Try to get 5 or 6 stacks of those extra, and then we'll pick it back up and we'll come up here to do our copper mines. I think there's somewhere back in here. There might be something over there. So let me do that real quick and I will be right back with you guys. Okay. Our pod did return quite a while ago. Let me take... Oh, we should be okay. Let me grab that stuff and let's send this next one. Yep, good.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Okay, all of tier 3 is done. Tier 4, we're going to need that steel set up. And some more steel for that one. Steel, so it looks like we got to get some factories up and going to move on to tier 4 anyway. So before I do steel, I need a good power factory. I can't do it on these biomass burners, or I'll be spending the entire game chopping down trees. So before we do steel, we're gonna need our power plant set up. Before we do power, I'm gonna need some copper to be able to build the power plant, and that's gonna need a copper mine set up. Those won't be too bad. Where is... Right there. So rotors and reinforced plates are needed quite a bit in the beginning. I guess we're not in the beginning, but we're close to it. So what we'll do is we'll get our copper stuff set up. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it by hand until we have power. These guys need to start kicking out a lot of plates, reinforced plates, and rotors. So that'll be also on our agenda eventually, is to upgrade these two factories. Let's go scout some copper. That's gonna be first and foremost. I need copper sheets. So let me run up here. We'll try to find it, and we'll get some of that going. It should be fairly easy because all we gotta do is pull the copper out with miners, go into a smelter, turn it into ingots, and then from the ingots we can go straight into a constructor. I think it's up there, but let me check down here. The ingots go into the constructor. Yeah, it's up there. The constructor makes the copper sheets, and then we can start getting quite a few copper sheets. Really, I don't think we're gonna need more than one of these running, and we'll just have to sit and wait on it. Once we get quite a few of those, we'll be ready to go do our power factory. And when I do my power factory, it's not going to be just a small one to start with. We're going to knock out a fairly good sized one that's going to sustain us for quite a while. Is there iron? I thought there was copper up here. Iron, limestone, maybe. Oh, it might be back over here where I cleared all this out. Yeah, right there's one. I think. What is this one? This is a normal. Maybe there was one down here. I feel like there's supposed to be. Oh, right there. Is that the same one? That's the same one. So that is, yeah, I think this is the one I was looking for. It is normal. Oops. Not enough space for copper ore. Imagine that. Oh, here's how we fix that. I probably could have left some of this behind. Okay. Let's get rid of this thing. And what's up, buddy? What's up? All right, miner. I think it's gonna be easier to get this stuff this direction, so we'll turn it that way. We'll give me a power pole started here. Against my better judgment, we will put another one of these down. Oh, I don't want to connect that yet. Alright, so out of our thing here, we are gonna do. We need a smelter. How much is this gonna pull out? 60 per minute. So we need 2 smelters. I believe they do 30 apiece. I'll turn this just right. Actually, I could go in line with that pole. Try to make my conveyor belts miss this pole. Okay. And now we need some smelters. Oh. Let's move it out here a little bit. And then we'll put down our constructors. These belts are going to turn a little bit because these are a little wider. And then, oh wait. Copper sheets will take 20 per minute, and these are going to kick out 30 per minute. So our input of 30 times 2 is 60 is perfect because that's going to pull up 60. So to those in between here is going to be good. But these are going to be kicking out 60. And I'm going to need 3 of these. We're going to turn them. And the reason I just picked those 2 up instead of adding one is because I'm going to need some space to merge all of that together. And then I got to re-split it. Alright, let's do that real quick. So these guys are going to kick out 30 apiece. Let me add these to my toolbar. 5, 6. Got the belts, okay. Another thing I got to pay attention to is our power. I'll go add all that up and see if I need to figure out more. Alright, so merger. I need a merger. I'm going to put it out here a little bit. Like that. I guess I could go join all this together. Maybe, if he'd get out of my way. Oh, I faced these the wrong way. Get too busy thinking ahead and not paying attention to what I am doing. I think I warned you that in the previous episode. I do that a lot. There we go. Now they're facing the right way. So this is going to split 60 ore into 2, which will make them 30 each. And each one of these guys takes 30 and turns it into 30 ingots each. Our 30 ingots are going to come out and merge together, so I got 60. And then we're going to take the 60. Oh, of course you would stand where I need to be. We're going to take the 60 and we're going to split it into 3 here. So it's given each one of these 20 ingots. We'll pull our power over. And then, then we need to merge everything coming out. Like that. And we just need a place for it to go. Just turn. There we go. Waiting for, there it is. Waiting for that line. It didn't line up very good, but that's okay. It's connected. So yeah. So these are going to make these copper sheets, which are going to take 20 in each, which is why I split it the way I did. And they'll be making 10 each. So I'll be making a total of 30 with all 3 of these. 30 per minute, which would give us quite a bit. And if we fill up that container right there, then that should be plenty for quite a while. Power. These are using 4 apiece, so I got 12, and these are using 4 apiece, so there's 20. And our miner will be using 5, so 25. So everything can run off this one. So all that is set up, all this is set up, I just need the power. So we will come over here. I'm gonna have to feed this guy with some power too, which is fine because I gotta bring up several stacks. Several stacks of the biofuel. So let's make sure this is gonna feed it. Oh, these are so slow when you're used to the fast ones. So, yep, it's feeding it. So this thing is good to go. All I got to do is connect him to the power pole. And we should be running. I got 60 ore per minute about to start coming out. There it is. 60 ore is going to split into 2 paths of 30. these smelters are going to take the 2 paths of 30 ore and turn them into 2 paths of 60, well, 2 paths of 30 ingots. So a total of 60 ingots per minute. These say no power. That's why I like to double check and make sure everything runs. Uh-oh. There we go. They're both green. And they're both kicking out ingots. Ingots combine together to be 60. They come down to this guy. Dang it. Come down to this guy. Splits it into 3 paths of 20. And they... should start making this. I think we're just waiting on our ingots here. There it goes. Alright. All 3 of them look like they're powered and going. And now we're going to get 10 out of each of these, so 30 per minute on the copper sheets. Okay. We got that one up and running. That will take some time. I'll probably just let that run, because our next step would be to work on our power factory. And our power factory is going to need a lot of these copper sheets for the pipes and for... well, what do we need? Coal-powered generators. I got a good spot for a small little power factory for these. We are going to need reinforced plates, which is going to take a while to generate, which we probably have enough for what I need. Same with rotors. So we can make those, but these are going to need pipes, which will need quite a few of those sheets. Some junctions, even more. Those are coming from these guys. These are needing 20 apiece. I'll have to go back and check my numbers. I think I need 1 of these for every 2 coal generators. Yeah, none of these will tell me till I actually put them down. Well, good. I can build one of these.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Yeah, I can't remember how much coal we need. It does need 50. It uses 45. Sorry. We need 45 in each of these. So each one of these might end up in the beginning needing 1 water source, water pump, water extractor each. No, this does 120. So 2 of these per coal generator. No, 2 coal generators per water extractor. Sorry. Brain's going faster than the thought of what I'm saying. So I think it was 16 coal generators that I set out there. There's a lake right up in there. It's got 4 spots of coal. I think all the coal is normal, so it sends out 60 each. I'll have to go back and check. By the end of setting that up, we're going to have the power slugs, or the power shards. Power slugs turned into power shards. We'll have power shards in the miners. We'll have them in the generators. So it changes the number of stuff you need, and that's why I'm not sure of how we're going to set it up in the beginning. But I think I'm going to need 4 miners, 16 coal generators, and 8 water extractors with all the connections between them. So we'll let all this stuff, our reinforced plates, our rotors, and our copper sheets build up. Then we'll look into getting that started in the next episode. And as far as this episode, we're going to need steel, so we're kind of at a holding pattern here on our milestones, but we did knock out the entire tier 3 in this episode. And then our elevator here, he's up to 86 smart plates, looking in the top corner here, and I think I set it up for 250. So I mean, we're gonna need 1,000 eventually, but we need more rotors and plates. So we'll let this run, and not probably just idle, let everything run. Oh, I need more biofuel up on the copper. So we'll let it all run, we'll let it build up, and that'll give us more to actually film with, because we won't be waiting at that point. I'll bring 1,000 more of this up here. So we'll just do that, and I'll end this episode here. And as soon as I feel like we got quite a bit of the copper sheets, the reinforced plates, and the rotors, I'll start the next episode, and we will just go from there. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see ya.